Let's make some salt dough and then turn it into a cute turtle.
Let's take a look inside. We have our plain flour, we have our salt, we have some water, and I have a measure. Now it doesn't matter what measure you use, I'm going to use a small cup. The thing is all about the proportions. Some good quality food colouring, the better the quality, the better your results, but you don't have to use any. And of course, in my craft today, I'm going to be using sea glass. Can't wait. So 1 cup, that's actually quite a lot, isn't it? So I will only need half a cup of salt. You see that? Half. And then it says up to half a cup of water, not a whole cup, yeah? This is warm water. And then you simply give it a nice stir until you have a dough. So your basic salt dough recipe is finished. Now you want to make your design. So I'm going to start off with a bowl. I'm going to flatten it. If you've got any cracks, just get a little bit of water. Close those off. You want it nice and smooth. You can get your sea glass or any glasses. Look, here's a bit of pottery, but I'm going to do it with sea glass today. Get a nice bit for the center. Now this is quite light. Later I'm going to varnish them so you can see the colors a bit more. And I'm going to just start off by pressing one into the middle. So you want to sort of radiate around it. So a nice big one in the middle, and then start using slightly smaller ones going around it in a sort of little pattern. Now they're not going to stick perfectly, they're likely to fall off a little bit, but we'll glue them into place with the varnish once our turtle is fully dry and has been baked. Look at that, isn't that nice? So pretty. Okay, now our little turtle needs a head, so I'll take some more. If you need to add a bit of water, not too much, you don't want it soggy, but wet means you can attach it to your body a bit better. Choose a front, it's a bit small, maybe you need a bit more. Keep it simple, don't shape it too much because otherwise it'll be harder to attach, and then soften it down. Some people like to make the whole turtle shape first and then add the sea glass. It's up to you. Okay, as you saw, I changed my mind. I wanted the head a little bit bigger, but that's fine because you can change it. So, and there we have it. The next turtle that needs to dry, like I said, you need to put it in the oven at low heat. I say about 100 to 120 degrees Celsius, which is about 200 to 250 Fahrenheit. Do not make it too hot because your salt dough will bubble. Slow is good. I also, once it's in the oven, like to turn it a couple of times because again it just means you dry it properly on both sides, and then you take it out and let it dry. Isn't it adorable? So cute.
For our pendant turtle, I took a little bit of craft wire, just snipped the edge off, folded it in half, gave it a good twist and poked it in the turtle's head where the mouth would be, and then make sure it dries nice and secure. And that's it, let it dry. For the green turtle, simply take a little bit of food colouring. I love using food colouring gels. They're super intense to colour, and it doesn't make your dough too wet, and then give it a really good mix and you end up with some really vibrant colours. As it's a super hot day here, I decided to dry them outside on a rack. It's quite a quick process actually when it's a hot day. The only thing is you do get some little lines from the rack underneath, but that's fine because we don't care what the bottom looks like. But this makes sure that it really does dry evenly throughout the whole of your project. I couldn't find my craft varnish, so I just used some nail varnish to start varnishing my turtle. As expected, a couple of my little glasses did fall off, and I just used a little bit of PVA glue or white glue to glue them back in place. To be honest, the varnish will also help glue it in place and secure it, so just work with what you have and just varnish as much as you like, or as little as you like. And that's it. Your sea glass turtles are finished. Enjoy making this craft.